Hey Internet, Acid Jane here, and welcome back to another episode of Love Bites. So in the last episode, we were still kind of getting to know Caitlin and the cast of characters involved in this story, and still picking up some more job offers to occupy ourselves during the summer. So first of all, we met Victor, who was this super pretentious, creepy dude who seemed to be really nervous about rain. And then we also met... Nadia, a former professor who also offered us a job as her assistant. And then we sort of met a coffee shop girl named Katsumi, I believe. But I think that's it. Oh, and we also found, what's our stepsister's name? Sabrina. She was doing something kind of sketchy in the cemetery. But we're back at home now, and let's jump back into it. I'm back! Thank goodness. I admit I was a little worried when that rainstorm hit and you didn't get back. I thought Nick got loose. You know how he gets with the smallest hint of thunder. Nick was a total sweetheart. Weren't you, boy? Weren't you? Well, he kind of was bad, but whatever. He's cute, so we'll let it pass. You bend down and run a hand through Nick's fur, and he gives out a contented pant. I happened to run into a few friends and spent some time catching up. That's why I was so late. Oh, speaking of friends, someone named Kasumi called. She must have lost my number again. Yeah, I was gonna go out with a couple friends tonight, if that's all right. Wait, so we know Kasumi? And Kasumi thought our dog was a toy? Kasumi, you sound real dumb right now. I'm trying not to judge, but you sound pretty dumb so far. Oi, you don't have to ask my permission, although if you need a ride home... You know I would never do something like that. I know. You can't blame a father for worrying. And I appreciate it. Okay, I guess we're hanging out with Kasumi. Oh, and we are looking fabulous. I love how this dress really highlights that one boob. Your footsteps echo quietly on the sidewalk, and you're a bit surprised that there aren't more students out celebrating. For a moment you wish you had brought a jacket, as the air is much chillier than you expected. Still, it is a welcome change from the earlier heat of the day. As you walk down the street, the buildings seem to take on a slightly more sinister appearance. The absence of people is especially telling. Yeah, where the hell is everyone? You see two quite distinct figures up ahead, engaged in a good-natured argument. They are two of your closest friends from college, Kasumi and Nathan. Yeah, we do know Kasumi. She just acted like she didn't even recognize us when we ran into her at the coffee shop. Also... That coffee is spelled wrong, coffee house. Kasumi hasn't decided on a major yet, though she swears she's getting closer to one. Nathan is studying to be a doctor with plans to go back to help his people on the reservation. Oh, Nathan. There you are. Good, maybe you can settle something between us. What are you arguing about now? I hope it's not about who makes the hotter vampire. Wow, you must be psychic. How did you guess? Because you two seem to have this argument twice a week. Besides, everyone knows it is Ronan Drake from Crimson Shadows. Please, Cassandra from Black Covenant has him beat. Okay, that was a little awkward, but alright. Okay, let's party with us hot selves and our hot friends. Once inside, you spend a comfortable hour talking with your friends and enjoying the rather tasty meal from the bar. And one thing I won't miss is the smell of formaldehyde. It seeps into everything. Tell me about it. I could tell what class you were taking from a mile away. Could we not talk about bodies? At least not while we're eating? Is everything all right? You look a little green. I'm fine. I just had a long day. I'll say, Tyrone wouldn't stop talking about you. Oh, fuck yes! Ooh, what did he have to say about? Can we save the gossip for later? Oh, fine. So, what is everyone gonna do over the summer? I'm going to Japan. My parents went to see our family, so I decided to go with. Oh, that sounds like fun. Maybe one day I will get to go. Easy for you to say. You don't know how bad it is when people assume you speak Japanese, but don't. Ugh, that would be bad. Still, at least you don't have people wanting to call you Chief as a nickname. Yeah, I think that would be infinitely worse. Hey, at least I didn't ask you what my spirit animal was. And I appreciate it. No, I'm going home as it were. It would be nice to see my family as well. And you, Caitlin? Pretty much staying in town. Earn a few dollars before I start my job this fall. I'm going to miss the both of you, you know that? Oh, thanks, Kasumi. You're kinda dumb, but you're sweet. Kasumi raises her drink, and you and Nathan do as well, and bring them together in a small clink. The conversation starts to wind down, and soon you're left with little to say. This is an awkward meeting of a group of friends. I think I'm gonna do some karaoke. Either of you want to join? Just this once, I will. What about you, Caitlin? You two go have fun. I'm gonna sit here and finish my drink. Oh, Caitlin, you party pooper. Time seems to slow to a crawl after your friends leave. Just as you are about to get up, you hear a slight cough behind you. Turning around, you see a rather imposing man sporting dark sunglasses behind you. Oh, hello. Ah! Where'd you come from? And what do I call you? I didn't mean to frighten you, madame, and forgive my lack of manners. I'm Tristan. I'm sorry to intrude, but it appears you have an admirer of sorts. Is that admirer you, Tristan? Are you talking about yourself in the third person? Okay. Don't tell me it's you. No, madame. I'm just here to offer you a drink from someone quite taken with you. Okay. Who's it from? Don't accept the drink. Accept the drink. Oh, do not accept the drink. Do not accept the drink, because who knows what the fuck they put in it. I really want to know who it's from, but I don't want to choose that and run the risk of us actually drinking the drink, because that's no good. Let's not accept the drink. Tell my admirer, no, I don't accept drinks from strangers. I understand, madame. I'll leave you alone and hope the rest of your evening is pleasant. Okay, there's some real creepos mixed in with these hot men. Tristan then leaves back into the confines of the bar. You start to rise, and for a moment your vision starts to swim. You grasp the nearby wall for support and take a deep breath. You barely notice that Tristan had actually left the drink behind on the counter despite your words, and your wobbling knocked it on the floor. Although you dismiss Tristan, he returns to stand by your side for a few more precious moments. His mouth slightly opens to speak once more when the sound of the breaking glass fills the air, this time from behind the bar. If there was a wedding going on, I wouldn't mind so much broken glass. Okay, goodbye, Tristan. Goodbye. You were pretty sexy, but please leave. He turns on the corner of his heel and goes to attend to the latest disaster. You take a few more seconds to compose yourself. After a couple more minutes, why are we having these vertigo-like symptoms? I think that Caitlin, maybe her blood sugar is low or something. Can somebody get this girl some Skittles? After a couple more minutes, the vertigo-like symptoms you experience fade entirely. For the moment, you feel perfectly normal, and so you take in your surroundings. Off toward the back, you see your friends deep in conversation with a couple of strangers who seem to be completely into them. However, not everyone else is similarly occupied. In fact, you recognize several people you met earlier in the day. In the back, where several ancient arcade machines still work, you see Tyrone pressed against the wall as if trying to escape into the shadows. Near the bar, Nadia is taking small sips from a rather colorful drink with a pink umbrella in it. She seems to be simply people-watching, though her lips quirk in a slight smile when she spies you. Okay. Acting oblivious to his surroundings, you notice Victor near the back of the dance floor. However, rather than looking for a prospective partner, he appears to be holding a small electronic gizmo, a device with several blinking lights. Finally, you notice a really familiar face, Sabrina. She is holding a rather dark-looking drink, but her attention is focused on a rather gothic-looking redhead in the back. Oh, who is that? Oh, she came and went so quickly. While you don't know the redhead's name, you've seen her around a few times, and she definitely has your stepsister's attention. If you wanted to, you could approach one of your acquaintances for further conversation. Ooh, who do we approach? Nadia, Tyrone, Sabrina, approach Victor, approach no one. Well, obviously we're not going to approach no one, because that would not advance us in any way. I think we're going to approach Tyrone. As you approach the backside of the bar, the sound of the various video games are all but engulfed by the music playing elsewhere. Toward the back of the room, you see Tyrone leaning against the wall. His nostrils flare wide, and you could almost swear he tastes the air when he notices your approach. Oh my god, this man is so thirsty. Oh good, it's only you. Phew. Thank you for such a warm welcome. Tyrone's face breaks out into a smile, and he gives a slight chuckle. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Is everything all right? Sort of, and before you ask, it wasn't anything you did. Some of the team wished to go out and party and wanted me to come along. It was all right at first, but then your fan club showed up. Exactly. It isn't so bad if they take no for an answer, but... So how many phone numbers did you get? Tonight was a slow night. There were only 5 requests. Okay, so he is having all the ladies thirst after him, but he is thirsting for us. Oh, Tyrone is definitely the one to go for. Oh, yes. 5? I only had 4 requests last year. That sounds like a paradise, to be honest. Although I'm a little surprised you didn't get more. Well, it's hard to have a vibrant social life when you're neck deep in studying. I hear you, trying to maintain a 3.5 grade point average while playing basketball. I think it's admirable. I'm glad to see you didn't fall into the jock stereotype. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about academic stuff, especially now that you've graduated. Oh, and he's considerate too. Oh, I really like him. That's quite all right. I mean, I do enjoy talking with you. I know, and that's what I like about you. You don't care whether I'm a sports star or not. Then you might have to hide if you ever met my mom. Oh? Huge basketball fan, especially of you. That's good to know. Oh, he wants to impress our mom. He wants to impress our dog and our mom, and our dog already loves him, and our mom already loves him. Oh, girl, he is the one for us. Well, when I ask you out, oh, at least I won't have to worry about making a good impression on your mother. Oh, she is shook. Caitlin is shook, and I am shook too, and he is just smug as hell. The only thing you'd have to worry about is if she asks you for your uniform. Wait, what is this about you asking me out? Sorry, that sort of slipped out. I admit I was thinking about it. I mean, I know we don't know each other that well, but would you shut up, you sexy man? Oops, I sort of stuck my foot in my mouth, didn't I? Yeah, you're a little awkward, but it's okay. You're sexy enough and famous enough that I won't care. Perhaps we should get to know each other a little better before we go on a date. Caitlin! You idiot! That's fair enough. Oh, whoa, what just happened there? Did he just fall into our arms? A few moments of silence follow when Tyrone almost leaps into your arms as a loud roar emanates from the game he was leaning against. A blush suffuses his face and he puts one hand behind his head. Sorry. See, I remember playing this game when I was younger. You peer at the video game and see Exile of Atlantis scrawling across the screen. I always liked playing as the whale singer. And burying your foes under a tidal wave of killer whales? Oh, fuck yes. Good girl, Caitlin. Good girl. Actually, I always liked the narwhal. It reminded me of little unicorns. I get the feeling they're more than that to you. What does that mean, Caitlin? What? I surrender under your relentless interrogation. Yes, they're my favorite animal. I still have a stuffed toy from when I was 5. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell that to anyone. Your secret is safe with me. So, speaking hypothetically, if we were to go on a date, what would you like to do? Oh, something exciting, something quiet, play mysterious. Oh, we got playing mysterious. Oh, but that would be telling, and there's no fun in that. Playing hard to get. Well, I've never been afraid to put in some effort. Oh, yes, his thirst is increasing. Thirst levels are rising, and that is perfect. Tyrone acts like he's going to say something more, and then he gives his head a fierce shake. Do you smell that? Is something wrong? It smelled like something was rotting for a moment there. I think I'll go tell the manager. I hope to talk with you later. Oh no, I hope that wasn't us in some way. Who is this? Why is there some rotting flesh nearby? Ooh. Okay, so... Ooh, things are starting to get spicy now. But I've been recording for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode of Love Bites here. I really hope that you're enjoying this visual novel. I love playing visual novels, and I'm getting really into this one. It was a little bit slow to start, but it's starting to get spicy. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to keep playing and keep recording, so I should upload the next episode shortly after this one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you in another one very soon. Goodbye!